All right, Vitor Belfort here at the De La Hoya, or I guess we'll say the Belfort versus De La Hoya press conference in Los Angeles. Vitor coming back and doing boxing now. Why now? Why De La Hoya? Why the timing for all this?
I love the question. It starts with the why, but I gotta give you the what.
Okay.
The difference between why and what is simple. When you identify your why, you can go to your why in your house. So I always was a boxer, but I was boxing in a different place. I was boxing in an octagon, and it was totally different set. And I've been developing the martial arts boxing for fighting with all the elements involved. Mm-hmm. So now be able to box one of the best boxers of all time, if not the best, the guy who literally not just a boxer but it's Olympic gold medals. So it's a tremendous opportunity, and I gotta say that Oscar is not looking like Mayweather trying to fight a YouTuber who has 1 loss and 0 wins. Oscar's fighting a real comeback fighter, a guy who holds the most knockout on UFC history until today. So I gotta get respect because Oscar has cojones like no one else.
Yeah, that's actually what I wanted to ask you about. There's a lot of those fights going on that are exhibitions, like Paul Brothers. What is your opinion on all those fights that are going on?
My opinion, I mean, if you want to buy it, you why not? But like I said, the difference between what we're doing and what they are doing, we have legacy and generations involved. This is serious stuff. This is the guy who opened the Red Sea of boxing with the guy who opened the Red Sea of MMA. We are literally at the prophet of our land. So the reason we have Mayweather in one side and McGregor on the other side is because of us. And listen, if you're not understanding that, now as you understand now, what we're doing is real as it gets. So you cannot miss this opportunity.
So now, is this going to be just like a one-off for you, boxing-wise, or maybe after this you may do more?
We have a lot. So I signed a big deal with Triller. I'm very excited what Triller is doing because Triller is literally disrupting the industry. They're putting together entertaining, we're involving generation. The dream of us as a parent is always to watch things with our kids. And everything is so now individual. So Triller is putting everything together where your kids can be playing video game and watching something and understanding the legacy, the history behind, and also having other people, the current generation involved, music involved. So it's just like mind-blowing what they're doing with business, and they bring entertaining in the next level.
How many fights with Triller do you have?
Oh, we have a bunch.
Wow.
So get ready. Holyfield is next.
Holyfield is next?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Heavyweight fight?
Yeah, December.
Wow, December. So you have it all mapped out. Anything else you have mapped out for the future?
I'm looking for legacy, things that can represent legacy, things can really transform, things that can break records. We're not looking to sell tickets. We're looking to break records. We're looking to literally bring for you fans what you deserve because you're giving your time. The most precious thing you have is your time. So if you give your time to Triller, believe me, we're going to give a reward.
You mentioned a few minutes ago that you do hold the record for the most knockouts in UFC history. Who would you say is the best knockout artist in UFC history? Is it you?
Yeah, why not? Listen, I'm not fighting that for years, and I still hold the record. That means I'm relevant. I'm not fighting that for years, and I've been fighting since 1995. So it's like I said, it's history. You cannot take something from history. You can make things, you can make heroes, but when a heroes become a hero with his hard work, with his sweat, with his blood, and so you cannot take it away.
What do you think of Derek Lewis, the UFC heavyweight? He has a chance to pass your record actually this coming Saturday. Next Saturday in Houston.
Yeah, this is what makes me excited because now you see the evolution of it. After 20 plus years, you have a guy who's literally putting on the line. And he's the type of heavyweight guy who comes for knockout. And that's what Vitor Belfort comes for knockout. So I'm coming for this fight with Oscar to put him out. This is a real fight. He's not fighting a YouTuber. He's not fighting a guy who has zero wins and 1 loss. So Oscar is really a real fighter who's looking for give you guys so we have 2 guys with legacy and with a lot to give.
A couple last things, Vitor, and thanks again. You did an appearance in AEW, Pro Wrestling, last year. Whatever happened with that? Are you still interested in maybe doing more with them?
Yes, they're great guys. Now I'm with Triller. So I believe, you know, a lot of things can be done. Triller is open for making business, like Ryan said. You know, he's open to make things that people cannot do it, and he's doing with his team. So, you know, anything's possible. Now, if I'm very happy and looking forward for what Triller has for me.
Maybe you'll box somebody from AEW in the future.
Hey, what about putting these two brothers in the same night?
Paul and Paul?
Oh yeah, I fight these two guys. So one round with him, one other round. So I can do that in my sleep.
Who would win that? Who would win that fight?
I'll put them out in the 6th round. They will be out.
Last thing, do you feel, you did a little bit of pro wrestling last year, do you feel like some of these fights, these exhibitions are a little bit like pro wrestling, like there's similarities of Floyd versus Logan Paul and that type of stuff?
So when you have the word exhibition, like people say, you know, you put a question mark, it's exhibition, question mark. When it's real, exclamation. The war is coming, my friend.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.